Hezbollah has a new chief, Sheikh Naim Qassem. Before we know more about Hezbollah's new leader, a little bit of background is needed to understand how we got to this point. Last month, Israel struck a massive blow to Hezbollah as it orchestrated an airstrike at their headquarters in Beirut, which took the life of their longtime chief, Hassan Nasrallah. The airstrike that killed Nasrallah reportedly targeted an underground facility where he was attending a meeting. Reports suggest he may have died from inhaling toxic fumes or blunt force trauma due to the explosion. The death of Hassan Nasrallah has been a monumental feat for Israel in its ongoing conflict with Hezbollah. The Iranian proxy's attacks on Israel have been in response to Israel's offensives in Gaza that have claimed the lives of approximately 40,000 people at this point. The confrontation with Hezbollah has opened another front of conflict for Israel at its northern borders. In this conflict with Israel, Hezbollah has lost one of its most prominent leadership figures, Hassan Nasrallah. In the wake of his death, and to fill the power vacuum, the outfit has elected a new leader, Sheikh Naim Qassem. So who is he, and how can he impact the trajectory of this ongoing conflict? Sheikh Naim Qassem is a prominent Shia cleric and politician known for his long-standing role within Hezbollah. As one of the founding members of Hezbollah in response to the Israeli invasion in 1982, he has a strong influence within the outfit. He has served as Deputy Secretary General since 1991 and has a strong say in the organization's parliamentary and military strategies. In addition to his political work, Qassem authored Hezbollah, The Story from Within, providing insights into the organization from an insider's perspective. Sheikh Qassem was also the point person for devising Hezbollah's internal strategy within Lebanon, also being in charge of its election strategies. Now, in light of the new leadership of Hezbollah, the question remains, are things going to change? The answer is both yes and no. In the aftermath of the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah, Sheikh Qassem has been more active in relaying the messages of Hezbollah as its spokesperson. In one of his addresses, he categorically states that Hezbollah's abilities remain intact, even after suffering massive blows at the hands of Israel. This address was also an attempt to reassure the supporters that Hezbollah would not back down even after the death of one of its most charismatic leaders. At the same time, Sheikh Qassem, after being elected the leader, has also expressed support toward calls for a ceasefire with Israel if Israel adheres to suitable terms, but did not explicitly state an improvement in the situation of Gaza as a condition for a ceasefire. To put this into perspective, this is a deviation from the official stance of Hezbollah under the leadership of Nasrallah, who wanted a ceasefire only after the situation in Gaza improved. This indicates that Sheikh Qassem might be open to negotiating with the Israelis. However, the new leader still lacks the kind of stature and charisma of Nasrallah, who could single-handedly steer the policies of Hezbollah. Sheikh Naim Qassem would likely have to employ a collective leadership style and rely on the Shura Council for decision-making rather than positioning himself as a singular authoritative figure. The way the new leader will shape the ongoing conflict is to be seen in the near future. However, the announcement of a new leader from Hezbollah is very significant to quash any perceptions about a leadership vacuum within the organization.